Welcome everyone. So another day, another dollar. If you're struggling to hit your goals, struggling already to hit your goals, then I've got 5 key important steps that you can take on a daily basis to start getting back on track and hitting the goals. So I feel like this is important because there's a lot of people that I'm speaking to and they're saying to me now directly, they slip in, they feel like they're falling off. So hopefully by the end of this, it's going to really help. It also really helped me and continues to help me because I use these key tools to stay aligned with the goals and keep pushing every single day. So I'm going to get into it shortly. I'm on Instagram. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all good. Feel free to say hello. Also for everyone watching on Facebook, say hello as well. So 5 key points to staying on track with your goals. If you're struggling, this is really going to help. Welcome, Lindsay. Hope you're all well on your side. Smashing it as always. So point number one is to establish an end date. Establish a definite end date when the goal must happen by. So this is one massive important thing that must be done. So let me talk to you about it and I'll give you an example. What I used to do, and it was a key reason why nothing ever got done, is because of this. So a number one point is to have a definite date, because if you're plodding along with a goal, if you don't have a definite accountable date to finish it by, then guess what? The goalposts widen and then you just slack off. It's so easy to do. Who does that, right? Who does a goal with no end date? Who does that? Hold your hands up. I know I used to, and I know I used to not get the results I wanted. So by setting a definite date, it then makes you accountable. Even if it's small, even if it's subconsciously, it gives you that small accountability to think, I've only got 29 days left. I've only got 28 days left. 2 weeks in, 14 days left, right? You're always made accountable. So have that have your end date in mind every single day. So let's get into it. By the way, if you've got any questions and if this gives you valuable throughout it at the end of it, you could really help me by liking it, giving some valuable comments, engaging. And if you really find it valuable, then feel free to share it. So point number 2, guys, point number 2 is to reverse engineer your goal and then chunk it down. So reverse engineer the goal by chunking it down. You see, let me give you an example on this, right? If you've got a financial goal, if your financial goal is £5,000 per month, it could be seen as a big goal. Could be seen as a massive goal that is, to be quite honest, might seem unachievable. But let me tell you this. If you then chunk it down into weekly, it's only around £1,200 per week that you need to achieve. And then if you chunk it down on a day-to-day basis, it's only about £166. I wrote it down on my notes. £166 a day to hit 5K a month. Doesn't that goal, when chunked down and reverse engineered, feel and sound so much more better, so much more achievable? I mean, it does to me. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if you feel like it does. But the main goal of 5K a month, then going down to £166 a day, is so much more achievable. So reverse engineer your goal and then chunk it down into steps, weekly steps, daily steps. And by doing this, it's going to help you with showing up daily and getting the job done. So let me see if there's any questions. Nothing at the moment. Again, feel free to share your thoughts on this. Who's struggling with goals at the minute? Take these 2 points on board as well as the other 2 that I'm going to share in a minute. So let's get into it. Point number 3, guys. Point number 3 is to allocate time every single day towards your goal. Now, this is something that can be brushed under the carpet, as they say, right? It's not you've got a goal of 5K, but that's including Sunday, right? And Saturday. So what are you doing on those days? Are you showing up on those days to make the money, to then hit the goal, or you're having a chill day. Again, if you are, not necessarily a problem, but you've got to now make up for it on the following days. Does that make sense? Right? I mean, what about if you want to get into a better shape, if you want to get your body fat down, then you've got to allocate time to it every single day. And this might also be called something that I like to call, and people within the space call, non-negotiables. So what are you going to do as a non-negotiable every single day that is going to contribute to the end goal? So if you want to lose body fat, it might be doing 10,000 steps a day, and it might be hitting a certain macro. So it might be hitting your calorie weight goal per day, 2,000 calories, for example. Every single day, without fail, I'm going to hit 10K steps, and I want to hit my 2,000 calorie target. So if you're allocating the time, you're doing negotiables, you're then creating habits, which then create the result. It's about becoming the person. It's about doing the process. And then the result comes. And there's a whole nother topic on that about your self-identification, which then leads to the result. But that'll be another day. That'll be another video for a day. But allocate your time, guys. Allocate your time every single day, whether it's small or big, every single day to achieve, or at least get on the process to achieving your main goal. So that's point number 3. This stuff's valuable, guys. This stuff's super valuable. I've personally implemented it and continue to do so because I've, 1, seen the results, and 2, you know, I need a structure. I personally need a structure in my day. By having the structure, knowing what I need to do every single day, becoming the person, showing up, going through the process, and the result comes. The result will come. So, point number 4, if you're struggling to hit your goals, guess what? After a month, after a couple of weeks, people forget the goal. Have you set goals at January? Can you remember every single one of them? So point number 4 is to read your goals every single day. Read your goals every single day. And I recommend doing it first thing in the morning when you get up. Open your book up, open your notepad up where you've got your goals, read them every single day. Those that pay attention. So if you're looking at your goals every single day, over time it goes from your conscious to your subconscious brain, and therefore you start becoming the person, you start doing the processes, and then guess what the outcome is? The goal. So it all starts with doing the small things like reading your goals every single day. So I hope this has been valuable, guys. I think I said 5 at the beginning, 5 key points, but I've gave you 4, I believe. I've gave you 4 key points. There's so many more. If I think of one off the top of my head, I'll give you it. But just to round up, you know, it's tough. It's tough to hit goals, especially when they get bigger, especially when you're growing. You hit the small goals and you get a bit of self-belief and confidence knowing that you can do it. So then you upgrade. And then it gets more difficult and you think, oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is very uncomfortable. Guess what? That's where you're growing, my friends. That's where you're growing. And I've had to do this. I've had to go through this stuff. There's nothing I would say on here live that I haven't personally lived. So point number 1, just to overview, establish a definite end date. By doing that, it's going to make you more accountable and think about it consciously every single day. Point number 2 is to reverse engineer your goal once you have it, and then chunk it down into smaller steps so then you can, again, do it on a daily basis. Point number 3 is to allocate time every single day to contribute to the goal. Non-negotiables, daily habits, all in the same bracket. Do something every single day. And then point number 4 is to read your goals every single day. You've got to move this stuff from conscious to subconscious. And by doing this, you know, it's really, really helped me achieve some great goals. And I'll continue to keep upgrading, keep leveling up. I'm not going anywhere now. This is it. And a byproduct of hitting goals is becoming more confident, more self-belief, get more proud. You're more grateful. And by showing up alone behind closed doors, when you're not online giving it your best life, when it's time to grind, this is what makes the man or the woman. And then that reinforces the belief in yourself, and then you go and set another goal, and then the success happens, and then it reinforces. This is what we call the success cycle, my friends. So I hope that helps, guys. I want to leave it there. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. And don't forget to join the All Aspire group. So I'll put the link to join the group in the comments below. Other than that, make sure you're smashing your goals. Utilize this. Make sure it doesn't go in one ear and out the other. Don't disrespect yourself, and let that happen. And let knowledge, valuable knowledge, go in one ear and out the other. You're disrespecting yourself. Time to level up, guys. Let's go.